now we're just going to jump into the last section here. Again, we're not gluing any of these down right here because those are all just final touches of how you choose to set it up and how you know how much cleanliness, how clean you want to set up your wing here. Okay, so we have our prop. This portion I'll show you real quick. Sometimes it's a little bit tough. Okay, we have our prop. We have our O-rings, and all we're doing is we're pressing this angle is a little tough, the prop onto the adapter there. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to a side angle here, and you can see that there. And we're gonna loop the O-ring from the bottom screw on the prop adapter. I can't even see it there. And then just bring it around top. Keep in mind my motor box right now is not glued, so it's a little bit difficult. Okay, and then we're just going to press it onto the top screw, just like that. Okay, let's see if I can show that to the camera. And that's what it looks like with a rubber band mounted O-ring prop saver. Rotational wise is going to be this way, and this way the prop can actually flex on the motor mount shaft when you crash, when you land, when you tumble, so it doesn't break the propeller. You can see in the other one, I'll show you, we really beat the daylights out of the prop and it still stayed on and it didn't break. So that's what we're looking for. So that's pretty much set on there and ready to go here. Other than that, now you're going to get a piece of double-sided tape or Velcro, and you're going to mount it right here. I'm going to grab my finish sample here. And this is where your battery location will be. Do not be concerned about CG. We've been getting a lot of emails concerning center of gravity, or CG. This wing is made to plain out fly. It could be a bit on the nose heavy side, it could be a bit on the tail heavy side. It doesn't really make a huge difference. I would rather have this a little bit nose heavy than tail heavy. And I've been using 350 to 450 to 500 to even 800 size to 1000 size lipos 2-cell. And I've been mounting my battery right there. Just a piece of Velcro, and it mounts right there, and your plug is right there, right into the ESC. And that's it. These are not made to look pretty and aerodynamic, so unless you really want to go ahead and hide your battery on your own, underneath or however you wanted to do it, that's your personal preference. But these are made just to be like that right there. The battery can go right there. If you choose to fly a much larger battery and your ESC is mounted on the outside, on the side, or underneath, and your receiver's mounted on the inside, your larger battery can sit on top. Okay, you were looking at a center of gravity of right about here. Actually, you know, I'm not too concerned about that. So if you are flying a bigger battery, I would mount it up on top of here, depending on how big it is. If you're staying in the general size of 2-cell, 350 to 450, it's always up in the nose, right there. And you're pretty much ready to go. Alright, and that has been your extensive build review of the Stinger wing and the Angry Bee wing available here at Aerobeez. A couple of concluding thoughts here that I do want to mention. If you do break the little O-ring that holds on to the propeller there, don't worry about that. You can actually order these from just about anywhere, and or they don't need to be O-rings this size. You can actually just take regular number 64 rubber bands, or just rubber bands, and then doubling them, tripling them, or quadrupling them over to hold the propeller on there. It doesn't have to be O-rings. A lot of people don't even use O-rings. You can use, I know my friends have used dental floss, where they've tied it off to one of them and then kind of just looped it around several times and then tying it back off. That works as well. So if you break these little O-rings, don't worry. You can use pretty much anything on the market to actually hold that propeller on there. So I hope that in this build review you've found this session informative, and you can take that. Actually, a lot of the build aspects of this particular wing, or what we've discussed, can be applied to so many other different types of builds as well. The build for the Stinger wing and the 32-inch Angry Bee wing are the exact same. These are the exact same wings, so there's nothing different with that. We also do have a EDF version of this particular airplane, which we will work on a build review next time with. And then I'll also do a little bit of a field review where I'm going to do more of a setup review for you. If you haven't seen the actual flight review, I urge you to go ahead and click on the link underneath, and you can actually check out the flight review that I actually just recently filmed. Again, my name is Pete. I'm from Aerobeez.com. I'd love to have you all follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook, and always check out our Instagram stuff. I'm always posting stuff on there, and we're always interacting with all of you and just having fun. This hobby is about having fun, and sometimes build reviews are extensive and they're not the easiest thing to watch through a whole thing. However, it's for the purpose of giving the best information that we possibly can provide to you, our patrons, so that you have a fun and positive experience with what we're carrying here. Again, these wings, they're under $100 shipped to your door. You're providing your own receiver and your own battery and a little bit of build time, a little bit of elbow grease, and you're out having fun. We look forward to providing you with more fun and informational videos. My name is Pete, and we will see you next time.